Hey guys, Sak here from sakitech, and in today's video we are going to be unboxing, doing a full initial setup, and reviewing the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. So let's dive in and get started right away. Now first, I do want to let you know that the starting price for the Flip 6 is $1,099, and it is actually available in 7 different colors. 3 of these are exclusive colors and 4 of them are standard colors, and you can see the options on the screen right now. Now this one happens to be the blue color. So let's unbox it and see what's going on here. So I'm going to grab the box, I'm going to lift it up, and inside we have the phone right away. That is the beautiful blue color. And one thing you are going to notice right away, whatever color you have on the body is also going to be around the camera housing. So if this was a yellow phone, this would be yellow as well. So that's going to be a great touch. Now I'm going to grab the phone, I'm going to put it right here for 1 second. You can see there's nothing here, but if I grab this box, in the box we do have a couple things. Of course, nothing dramatic. We have the SIM ejector tool, we have a little guide right over here, and we have a black USB-C to C cable for charging. That's what you get in the box. Let's divert our attention to the main dish, the Z Flip 6. So we can remove this over here. That's the first protection. Okay, let's focus that, and then if I flip it over, I can also remove this one right here. Perfect. Before we dive in, there's going to be some exclusive links down below for sakitech viewers with the following benefits when you buy the Flip 6. $50 instant Samsung credit for the next 48 hours only. Free storage upgrade to 512 gigabytes. Free 1-year Samsung Care Plus if you buy a carrier model. Trade in up to $650. Limited time deal. Links down below. Alright, so here we have it. It is in fact folded. And you can see right away, we have a beautiful matte finish all around this phone. Okay, so you can see the back, that's the new hinge. Over here, looks much more beautiful than the Flip 5 in my opinion. You can see the camera housing is also now accented with this body color matching rings. Now I am going to bring the Flip 5, which is right here. You can see the difference. That's the Flip 5. That is the Flip 6. I like this one better, and again we have that matte finish as you can see. So that means less fingerprint smudges all around. Now let's take a look at the bottom here. You can see we have a USB Type-C port, we have some microphones right here, and we have the speaker grill at the bottom. And then on this side we have the volume rocker, we have the power button, and this is the rear, nice and clean. And over here we have the hinge, okay? And then over here, we have the SIM card tray. And also, one of the big things is we now have a upgraded 50 megapixel main camera and a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera. So the Flip 5 had 12 and 12. Now we have 50 and 12. So it is going to take better photos. Now on the inside, we do have a pre-installed screen protector and a slightly tougher glass on the inside. Crease is still there, as you can see, but it is slightly more subtle than before. And you can see that side by side right here. That's the Flip 6. You can see the crease is a little bit more subtle, and that is the Flip 5. And of course, we have a 10 megapixel selfie camera, and we have an upgraded speaker. You can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bars. On the Flip 5, we only had 3 bars. Okay, so the speakers are going to be a little bit better as well. But anyway, let's turn this on and set it up for the first time and look at the software. Also want to mention that there's going to be a lot of cool cases for the Flip 6, as you can see. Alright, so we do have it turned on for the very first time. I'm going to tap on start. And I do want to let you know that this display is the same size as the last time. We have a 6.7 inch full high definition plus display. That is 2640 by 1080. It is 120 Hz adaptive display refresh rate, and it can go from 1 to 120 to extend the battery life. So it is going to be a beautiful display. We are going to be talking about the outer display as well, but if you do have another smartphone, you can transfer your information by tapping one of these settings. I'm going to do a manual setup. I like to set my phones fresh. So now I'm going to connect to a Wi-Fi network, and then I'm going to tap on next. It's going to take a couple of seconds to set the thing up. As you can see, it says getting your phone ready, so let's wait. Actually, that happened very fast, so that's good. So again, you can copy apps and data from this route as well, but I'm going to say don't copy, okay? Because I want to set up fresh phone. And of course, I do want to use a Google account to sign in. Let me do that right away. And then over here, I'm going to scroll down. I'm just going to keep all these enabled, but you can read and disable what you don't want. A lot of people disable this one. You don't want to send usage and diagnostic data. And then what we can do is we can set a PIN number. We can set fingerprints. Remember, the fingerprint sensor is on the side of the phone. It's not built into the display. It's built into the side button. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip everything altogether. But if you do click any one of these, it gives you the exact instructions on what to do. So I'm going to skip it. Skip anyway. I'm going to tap on more. Okay, skip this as well. This is the voice assistant. I don't need it right now, at least on this phone. Now it is getting the phone ready. And the big thing, you do have to sign in with your Samsung account to get all the cool features. So tap on that, and then I'm going to agree to everything except for what is optional. So I am going to undo anything that is optional for now. Tap on agree, put in the code. So let me just put the code in here for 2. Tap on verify, and I should be good to go. So that's the Galaxy AI features that we're going to look at in a second. This phone comes with all the Galaxy AI features that were previously exclusive to the S24 Ultra and other One UI devices. Now here's a bunch of Samsung services. I recommend keeping this enabled, but disabling these two for now. This is security, and that's just marketing, okay? I'm going to tap on agree, and then you can pick a dark or a light mode. I'm going to tap on next with the light mode. It gives you quick instructions on taking care of your phone. This is a foldable display, so it is going to be a little bit less stronger than a traditional display, so you have to take care of it properly. Tap on next. You're all set up. Tap on finish, and we are going to go right inside. Now really quickly, I'm going to go to my display settings. We did talk about the display already, but I'm going to go to display right here, and I am going to set the brightness over here. Now this phone has a maximum brightness, a peak brightness of 2600 nits. That is significantly brighter than the previous model. And of course, like we mentioned, we have the motion smoothness at 120 Hertz. We can also stick to 60 if you want to get slightly longer battery life. I don't recommend it. This is the smoothest way to go. And then I'm going to go down, and what we can do is we can go to navigation bar and we can switch to swipe gestures, which I think most people use these days. There we go. All right, so let me show you some new features over here. So again, go to the settings, and if you go over here, because we have One UI 6.1.1 with Android 14, we have the Galaxy AI menu over here. Previously, it would be hidden under advanced features right over here. But now it has its own Galaxy AI feature, and we have all the features you can expect from Galaxy AI to be in here to be used by you. I can tap on these guys to download. Some of these guys are not downloaded, so you can tap on them to install. Okay, so that's that. Now really quick, I'm going to come back to the AI features. I do want to go back here. I'm going to show you one more thing, and that's the battery. We do have a significant boost in battery. It goes from 3700 milliamp hours to 4000 milliamp hours. So it is a larger battery finally, and also because we have the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, which is a faster processor, but it is also a more efficient processor. So what's going to happen is you are going to get longer battery life with this smartphone over the Flip 5. And also want to mention that we do have 12 gigabytes of RAM minimum on all the Flip 6 variants. That is great, and also it is needed because we now have AI functions and they do require RAM. So Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 plus 12 gigs of RAM, powerful performance. Now if I do go back out here, you can see if I scroll down a little bit, we also have the cover screen that is fully customizable with widgets and everything that you might need. Look at this. Here's one widget, and if I swipe this over, it says you can add multiple widgets on a single screen now. So that is great. So that's a single screen, and whatever modifications you make here is going to reflect on the cover display. I'm going to show that to you in a second. But if I go down here, let's tap on phone, let's tap on recents. That is there now, okay? Let's go down to weather. Let's put another weather right here, okay, just to show you what you can do with the cover display. So that is a great feature. And of course, you can add as many screens as you want. So this is the Google widget. If I go down here, you can see it is this one. And also, I can have cover screens like this. So these are preset cover screens that you can choose. I can tap on Add New and make more cover screens. Here's the best part. Because we have the Galaxy AI, I can now have a generative AI-built cover screen for myself. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's just say I want to pick imaginary. I'm going to tap on, let's just say, a castle. And then I want, instead of it being made of flowers, I want it to be made of felt. Right here. And I want it to be cream and orange. I'm going to tap on generate. I agree. And look at this. It's going to generate an AI wallpaper for the actual cover screen. So tap on set. And that's it. And I can tap on these guys to make the modifications as usual. Okay. This is business as usual. And I can tap on done. And now that is going to be my cover screen. In fact, let's just turn this off real quick. It is right here. This is absolutely beautiful. And of course, with the cover screen, I can swipe over to my widgets that I set earlier. I can press and hold on the home screen to customize it right over here. So look at this. I can pick from my other cover screens. Very customizable cover display, which is fantastic. Over here, I've got my notifications. If I swipe over and if I press and hold right here, I can add more widgets from this side as well. And look at this. Tap on plus, and I have the weather. So let's add that. Then I'm going to tap on plus, and what I'm going to do is you can add some contacts, some recents, and you can add photo albums, music player, as you can see. Let's add that one as well. Add these quick toggles right over here. Okay, so that's Spotify. These are my quick toggles for my smart things to control my house and all that stuff. But this is fantastic that I can have all this stuff right here. If I pull it down, I can increase the brightness, as you can see, access my toggles. If I swipe up, it goes to the home screen. So I can do customization either from here or I can do it from the other side, as you just saw. Okay, so that's great that I can do it here and in the cover display. Now, if I go down to advanced features, okay, and if I go into labs, you can do things like use main screen navigation on the cover screen or apps allowed on the cover screen. This is going to allow you to use a bunch of apps. And just to show you guys the apps, I can swipe over all the way to the end after I enable the app. So you can see I can access maps, messages, and even YouTube right from here. Tap on allow. I can watch videos and all that good stuff right from here, as you can see, and use the home screen gestures. And with the messages, I can actually respond to messages from the cover screen using AI features. So very usable cover display. Let's go back here, go back out, pinch the screen, go to the wallpaper and style. You can also do AI wallpaper right over here. So I can set this one up that I just created earlier on this screen as well. I can have two different wallpapers for the inner display and the outer cover display. Now, one more thing with this phone is the IP water resistance rating has gone up from IPX8 to IP48. So it is now water and dust resistant. It is not IP68, but IP48 is still better than IPX8. So I do believe this phone is a great update over the older Flip 5 with the larger camera, the faster processor, the larger battery life, and all the AI features. Features like circle to search, where you can search anything on your screen and it's going to get you results based on what you have circled. If it finds something relevant, in this case it did not, so no big deal. If I tap it again and make it larger, you can see now it found a couple of things. In fact, these things look very similar to what I just searched on the screen. So circle to search, AI features, larger battery, standard 12 gigabytes of RAM, the faster processor like we mentioned, and the better camera. It is a great upgrade, guys. And again, if you are interested in buying this, links are going to be down below with the best savings, maximum incentives, and maximum freebies. Any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down below. Let me know. For now, have a fantastic day.